My coworker may have done something illegal and I need help. I have epilepsy. It only acts up when I am stressed to the max. Because of the condition, I only work 2 days a week. Coworker, who I do not know well, noticed I was absent from work. She does not know where I live and somehow got my address from someone else. She came to my door. I was in the I have a Ring camera, so it is documented that she stood at my doorway ringing it non-stop. She texted me, but I wasn't exactly responsive. She then went to the hospital. Once again, I do not know how she knew I was there. And flat out lied to the front desk saying she is my sister and needs to see me now. I don't have a sister. I was very out of it but told nurses to tell any guests to leave. I have not been back to work. She also then had the police stop by and do a welfare check. I had an officer pounding on my door to make sure I am alive inside. I have already told HR I'm sick. There are so many messed up parts to this story, but I want this woman away from me now. I'm not sure who to start with since the officer in my town seemed to think this was normal. I don't think she is going to leave me alone. I need help because this whole thing is ridiculous. I think she should have to quit. Not me. Help? Quick edit. She also texted me while I was not coherent, and I have a text with her saying, I lied to the front desk so they would let me in and told them I was a family member. My Samsung phone only mutes calls and does not totally block them. She is still calling every day. Thanks for the replies. Do you know what she wants? She's unhinged for sure, but the why bugs me. Call the police non-emergency line, and tell them you have a stalker and want to file a report. She is by all technicalities stalking you and the police will agree. As for work, go to HR and say the same thing. Coworker is stalking you. No reason the world for her to behave that way. I'm genuinely concerned for her state of mind, as well as how that may affect your well-being. Yep. File a restraining order. Keep all documents and footage. Maybe even ask hospital security to make a tape as you believe she may be a threat to your safety. Emergency rooms are normally a pain in the ass about footage. But if it's a life safety issue, they soften up a lot. If she comes to your home, ask her to leave your property and declare you want no contact with her. Call the police once you have done so if she doesn't leave immediately. File for unemployment and state that you are unable to return to work because you fear for your own safety. File a complaint with the company, business who employs you detailing her behavior. And give them notice that says you are not quitting, but you feel unsafe after her recent behavior and her committing fraud in some maligned attempt to contact you. On a side note, who the hell is she? And why is she trying to contact you? It sounds very bizarre, and you should be concerned if someone is going to these extremes to contact you. Unless you work in a call center and sell vehicle extended warranties. Then it all makes sense. Sorry if that joke is too much. I couldn't resist. Wait, what's actually going on here? Did the coworker think you were dead or something because you didn't show up to work? Or is she just harassing you? This is so damn weird, and I'm surprised people are giving all of this advice without asking for some more details. Lawyer will draft a cease and desist document, everything. And get a canister of mace. She is unhinged. This starts with HR. Save the Ring file. Document everything you remember. Document your interactions with HR. And after each interaction with HR, follow up with an email to HR, recapping what was said. CC or forward those emails to your personal email, that way you don't lose them. If they don't help, you have a lot of information to turn over to a lawyer. Remember, HR is there to protect the company, not you. Good luck. What was the purpose of all this? To force you to go back to work? Edit. My point is maybe it was a genuine concern for her colleague and she went overboard to reach out. You didn't mention any previous malice from her. I may be naive, but I prefer to see good in people before assuming the worst. I recommend filing a complaint with HR and provide the video of her ringing your doorbell. Make sure you document everything that occurred as well. That is harassment. Seems like we're missing dozens of details. At the risk of being downvoted, I have issue believing this story. She has a story about a manager calling and claiming to be a doctor while she was in the hospital. She claims the hospital released her medical records to this manager based on the false title. Hospitals need evidence and proper paperwork to release a patient's medical record. They wouldn't just release it. Second, she has nothing but stories about people wronging her on her account dating back 4 years. Either she is the most unlucky person or these tales are fabricated. Again, I'll probably get downvoted, but I don't like when people make up stories for fake internet points when there are people out there who actually suffer real problems. Oh, and don't discount actual stalking as normal, just because one officer doesn't understand the situation fully. If he was called out to you, he only has what she told the dispatch. Have you asked her to leave you alone? Start there. OP's post history tells me that this whole story is BS. I think the best advice anyone can give to OP is to seek therapy. And lots of it. Based on your extensive post history of being a constant victim, I imagine it's probably miserable going through life. I promise you the right therapist will help that. I hope you seek real help instead of bringing more chaos into the lives of those around you. What does she want? So much is missing here. Why is she even looking for you? I see folks have offered sound advice. I have seizures from my panic attacks. I hope you find some equilibrium and peace. There's nothing worse than waking up weird places with strangers poking you. If you ever need a chat, holla. Confront her with a neutral party. Adults are not adults but older children. You'll need someone that can be neutral between you two while you talk it out with her. You're not clear on what's going on. All I see is some coworker doing a welfare check on you without your consent. Why don't you tell the person you don't want their involvement instead of dealing with third parties? And making it combative because of it? Stalker activity. Report her.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.